students. This is our first lecture in our course Modern English Drama, and I hope that we are going to enjoy it together, inshallah. It's very important for all of us, me and you, to enjoy the course. You need to record the whole, what you study in literature, the aesthetic devices and whatever that the elements of literature and drama, so that this will help you to understand the course effectively. So let's enjoy it. Modern English drama refers to plays, stage, theater, characters written in the 19th and 20th century. So any plays written in these two, in 19th and 20th century is called modern drama, and it deals with real situations, real characters, real incidents, and the use of everyday language. A play which deals with real situation and real characters, real incidents, and the use of everyday language. It also deals with common man and ordinary man who suffers the difficulties of life. So it represents like me and you and what we suffer in the life, what people suffer in the life. So ordinary man. This type of drama is called anti-hero drama. Why? Why is it called so? Because there is no distinguished hero like that in Shakespeare's drama. On the contrary, he or she suffers as other individuals who complain the same difficulties of life. The dramatists of earlier years of 20th century were interested in naturalism. They represent everything naturally, and it was their attempt to argue, to discuss real problems of life in a realistic technique to their plays. Henry Ibsen was considered the father of modern drama. Henry Ibsen, who is a Norwegian dramatist who popularized realism in modern drama. He and George Bernard together, they were example of those dramatists of that time, because they dealt with the problems of real life in a realistic manner in their plays. The modern drama has developed the problem play. There is a play, a problem play, and there are many modern dramatists who have written a number of problem plays in our times. They dealt with the problems of marriage, justice, law, corruption, poverty, and inequality. Not only social problems are shown in their writings, political and religious issues are also be so daring. Dramatists like Ibsen and Bernard Shaw. They used theater as the means of bringing about reforms in the conditions of society prevailing in their days. Henrik Ibsen's play Other's House is a good example of a problem play. In this play, the dramatist focuses on the fake relation of modern marriage, the false relation of modern marriage. The women's place starts to emerge gradually after long years of exploitation and deprivation. The modern drama is essentially very important, a drama of ideas rather than action. So in modern drama, they discuss ideas, they don't discuss actions. The theater is exploited to spread a freak expressions of real issues. With treatment of actual, the modern drama develops its message, theme to be drama or didactic purposes in addition to ideas. A drama is striking, influential, and real because it presents characters along with the natural and credible aspects. The common themes in new early 20th century drama were political, reflecting the restlessness or rebellion of the workers against the state. Philosophical, investigating the who and why of human life and existence. And the revolutionary, exploring the themes of colonization and loss of territory. Henrik Ibsen is famously known as the father of modern drama, and it is worth recognizing how literal an assessment that is. He shows life as it is in its real features. Thus, he gets the approval of the modern readers and viewers. The difference between traditional drama and modern drama is actually the theme and the style. Traditional drama dealt with supernatural elements, fate, heroic deeds, and so on, whereas modern drama deals with realism, absurdism, and etc. Some of famous modern playwrights are Henrik Ibsen, George Bernard Shaw, and the American modern drama are Edward Albee, Arthur Miller, and so on. Among them, Henrik Ibsen considered as father of modern drama. There are some characteristics of modern drama. These are given below. Naturalism, a manner of technique of treating subjects matter that presents through volume of detail, deterministic view of human life and actions. Modern playwrights like Henrik Ibsen show naturalism in their writings. What's meant by naturalism? It's like treating subject matter through volume of detail or deterministic view of human life and actions. It shows what we have in our daily, ordinary day or actions of our human life. As Henrik Ibsen showed in his Adolf's House, that women are always dominated by men and society as well. So it just shows naturalism in his play. There are some characteristics of modern, as we mentioned. So we have absurdism, which is a philosophical and literary doctrine that human beings live in essential isolation in a meaningless and irrational world. People do not live they do not live their life naturally, or they live in isolation, as if they isolate themselves from their societies. So this is what makes everything absurd. It makes absurdity. Makes absurdity. Okay? One of the prominent modern playwright is J.M. Singh. In his play, Playboy of the Western World, he showed how people accept absurd in their life. Things or happenings in their life. Samuel Beckett, he has developed this type of drama through his plays, Waiting for Godot, Endgame, and Not I. So people like in such kind of characteristics of drama, modern drama, they show people they accept upset in their life. Realism, which is a movement or a style of representing familiar things as they actually are. To represent everything as it is. Realism in the theater was a general movement that began in 19th century theater around the 1970s or 1870s and remained present through much of the 20th century. It developed a set of dramatic and theatrical conventions with the aim of bringing a greater reliability of real life to texts and performances. They try to bring reality to the drama or text or performances on the stage. They would like to make everything real, looks real. And the audience are going to find out that whether it is or not because they live within the actions and the performances on the stage. Because the texts are made to reflect or to depict that movement or that actions in their real to represent the audience and the characters' real life. The main features of the theater of realism are they focus on real life. The theater of realism investigated and spoke about real people in everyday situation, dealing with common problems. There is some sort of emphasis on behavior and tough decisions, believable dialogue, because it's real. And common everyday settings are also characterized by important norms of realism to show everyday settings. The most remarkable themes of realism are, again, most of the themes of this are much relevant to the daily life, like close, detailed, and comprehensive portrayal of reality. Emphasis on appearance of what is real and true. Importance of character over action and plot. Complex ethical decisions are often the subject matter. Characters appear real in their complexity, behavior, and motives. The dialogue of the characters is natural, like everyday speech. It is not heightened or exaggerated for dramatic effect. It goes naturally. The dramatic conflict of a play arises from within the characters and the environment in which the events of the play occur, rather than from one's outside source or influence imposed on the characters. The conflict is usually psychologically driven rather than event driven, and the plot is often secondary to the internal lives of the characters. So, realistic plays afford the playwright an opportunity to address social issues. The hero or the protagonist of their plays often assert themselves against an injustice that affects them personally or a segment of society or part of the society that the protagonist represents.